if you have any questions throughout the presentation, we are covering tonight, we're covering MB8 Coin and the new year incentive. Please do type the questions into the chat box and I will do my best to answer the question. If I don't know the answer, I will ask the leaders on your behalf at the end. Please keep the questions relevant to the presentation. That will be excellent. So what can I say about this gentleman? He's been in the corporate business for the last 20 years. Nothing's ever too much trouble, and he is just fantastic at what he does. So here he is, the wonderful Mr. Paul Burnett.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mel. As I can only say, I don't know what we would do without you, Mel. You're an absolute godsend. For everyone that's listening to this webinar, first and foremost, I must say that if you're here today on the very first day of 2019, you're here for a very specific reason. You could be doing so many other things, but tonight you've chosen to join a webinar about MB8 Coin Presentation for only one reason, and that is to change your life, to better your life, to make something different. So I can truly say you've made a wise decision by coming here tonight. Hopefully by the end of the presentation, you will totally agree with what I am saying now. Let's start the presentation. First, I'd like to welcome everyone to this webinar presentation on the MB8 Coin Presentation. My mother's always told me, start the year exactly how you mean to continue. Whatever happens at the beginning, normally will happen at the end of the year. So I'm starting this year, 2019, with the MB8 Coin Presentation because I know I'm going to be taking it out throughout the entire year to transform, shape, and redirect my life and my lifestyle. Everyone that's on this call, I guarantee you, if you just follow a few simple rules and precepts that we're setting up in this presentation, you will also agree with me that this is a life-changing opportunity. Let me start by telling you a little bit about the history of multi-buy and how we came by going from Euro credits to MB8. We started back in 1994 as a company called Promo Italia, using printing thermographic technology. We started a business that started to grow based in Italy. In 2005, we developed our POS system and loyalty reward program, which made a huge difference to our business. As a result of that, our business grew substantially. We decided in 2009 to use a reward system called Euro Credit, which is very similar to the Tesco Club Card token. That we use this to integrate all our businesses into one unified digital reward network. For us, this was probably one of the best things that's happened to the business. Since then, in 2010, Multibuy took the decision to launch our online, and it's grown. When I first looked at our form, and if you currently look at it today, you will see that we've gone from a few thousand products to over 46,000 products in e-commerce. Not to mention our travel platform. It's probably one of the only travel platforms that you can utilize where you can actually travel for free. That's incredible. For me, that was, a no-brainer. In 2017, I'm very happy to say that the company decided to take the corporate route and grow exponentially globally. This was really my area of expertise, developing the corporate field. And as a result of that, our business has quadrupled overnight. If we just look at our shopping platform, you will see that we have some of the best products, the quality products that you can possibly get out there in the marketplace at the best possible prices. If you say to me, well, why online shopping or e-commerce? Very simply put, the richest person in this world right now is the owner of Amazon. Amazon started many, many years ago with only 2 computers in a garage. And look at them now. they have grown internationally, globally, as one of the biggest companies out there in the marketplace. So I think we've got the right formula, the right method in order to grow our business. We then realized that we needed something to change our business, and that's when we moved to distributed ledger technology, i.e. blockchain. Blockchain for us has transformed our business. Why? Because number one, it's transparent. Number two, it's the most secure system in the world. And number three, it's cost effective. The developers of our blockchain technology have now been asked by banks all over the United Kingdom and all over other countries around the world to utilize that same technology in building their businesses and building structures that is safe and secure for them. So we know we've got the right team that's working with us. We've moved along, and one of the things that I really want to point out, in this marketplace that we have today, you have many coins that look similar to MB8. It sounds similar from the outside, but once you get on the inside, you'll realize that there is a huge difference, massive difference. And for those that have an understanding of the crypto technology and cryptocurrency, it's important to understand that any cryptocurrency out there must have a white paper. If it does not have a white paper, you need to turn around and run a million miles away. In the white paper, we will show you certain things. In our particular case, our white paper will give you the history of multi-buy. It will explain why MB8 Coin is replacing the Euro Credit Plus, which is very important to understand. It will give you a roadmap showing you where we are, where we're going, and where we're coming from. It will show you the token sales. And by the way, we're just about ready to sell out of our current phase, which means there will be a price increase imminently with our token sales. So if you're serious about this business, you need to get on board and do what you need to do as quick as possible. Our business team and technical team behind MB8 is second to none. In the white paper, you'll be able to understand and learn about each person. On our technical side, you'll be able to understand about the corporate side of the business, because you'll see the CEO, CFO, COO of both blockchain and multi-buy world, which is very important to understand the business that you're getting involved with. We also show you how to connect to on the social media, and it gives you a lot of other additional information. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on our Coin roadmap because it's self-evident. It shows you where we started, where we are currently, and where we intend to go. We know that by the end of the first quarter 2019, wow, I used to say next year, but now it's this year, we will actually be launching our own MB8 coin. It's incredible. What a journey this has been. For those that have been loyal to the company and have stood the test of time, your reward is just around the corner. It's incredible, the business partners that are joining us every single day, the business opportunity that's growing exponentially. More importantly, rather than hearing from me, it's important that you understand that to hear about a business, it's good to hear from people that are in the business, but it's even better to hear from independent people. Now, as you can see on my screen, we've got Bitcoin Talk, Coin Schedule, ICO, Ben, Coin Greco. These are independent companies, and all they do is analyze ICOs in the marketplace and rate them. So you have an independent advice. And I'm so happy to say that we've been rated one of the top ICOs in the world, not just in the UK, but in the world. We're a gold rated project. We've got A rating on several of these sites. Just go and do a bit of research for yourself. And the reason I say that, because once you've done your research and you realize what you have in your hands, you will go crazy in building your team and building your network. It's very important to understand that we've got a phenomenal team of people that is building our social platform. And that team is actually international. We have Terry James, who's based in Portugal. We have Ikino Gupa. She's based in Sweden. Melanie Jones, who's based in Wales. We have Jerry Hansen. He's based in Denmark, I believe it is. And Matt Stern, he is actually based in Germany. So you can see that we've gone from a company that started out in Italy, but we've now gone global. I was in Canada just a few weeks ago, and we've got many, many business partners out there in Canada and the United States that are also involved in our business. You may say to me, Paul, why is MB8 Coin different? Let me explain why it's different. The very first thing and most important thing is MB8 Coin has a company that's been established for 24 years that is backing us. Now, those in the business community, you understand that if a business has been around for 3 years or more, that's good. If it's around for more than 7 years, that's fantastic. The business that's backing us has been around for over 24 years. We're not here today and gone tomorrow. We're here for a long time, long stay. Number two, we have an existing customer base. If you have a product that you want to take out to the marketplace and expose to over 100 million customers, MB8 Coin is a platform for you to do that on. We have an existing community that is established, set up, and ready to accept our MB8 Coin once we go live. This is not something that we've just developed today. This has been operating for over 13 years as a digital currency. But now with the growth and the growth of MB8 Coin, we will be going global with our digital currency known as the MB8 Coin. We've got a phenomenal legal team that ensures that every single country that we operate in, we are legal, which is very important to ensure that when we do operate, what we're doing is the right thing. We've got a brilliant set of accountants that keeps all our books in order. And we do have a financial team that keeps us at the top of our game with cutting edge technology and cutting edge information to ensure that we're number one. But the most important thing I can say to you tonight, and for you to understand, you know, over 2 years ago, we said a lot of things as a business. And guess what? Every single thing that we said we would do, we have done it plus more. That's incredible. For me, there's no better proof than being able to say that a company has said something 2 years ago and now they've followed through on what they've said. That shows that we're a credible company. We know what we're doing. We plan ahead and we're working our plan. For us, one of the most important things is regulation. Regulation is going to change the face of the cryptocurrency industry globally. Currently, there's about 1,600 companies out there that are having the use of cryptocurrency. Once regulation steps in, that's going to drop down to about 200 to 250. Very important. Companies now, especially the big boys, they only want to deal with cryptocurrencies that are regulated. And I'm happy to say that we are going to be one of the very first regulated cryptocurrency in the world. If you look at the picture that you see there, Silvio Scimbri is the actual parliamentary secretary for financial services and digital economic and innovation in Malta. He has been liaising with our CEO, Giancarlo, and our Chief Operation Officer of Blockchain Scotland, Chris Stewart. They are been in constant talk, constant discussion to ensure that once the Maltese government has enacted regulation, we will be there. We've done all the groundwork, we've done all the foundation, we've done all the paperwork. We're just waiting for the enactment of Parliament in Malta. And once that's done, then we know we'll be one of the first regulated companies in the world. Back in October, we attended the Delta Summit. The Delta Summit for me was an eye-opening experience. When I first heard about it, I thought, oh, wow, this is great. A summit that's backed by a government dealing with blockchain technology and also cryptocurrency. What we didn't anticipate was the amount of people that were going to attend. They initially thought about 1,000 people would attend that summit. In essence, over 4,000 people attended the Delta Summit. That shows you exactly what's happening with the cryptocurrency in the marketplace today. If you are serious about cryptocurrency, just do your research and you realize that there's a couple countries that are really leading the pack in terms of regulation. And Malta is the very first one that's put it out there. If I can just get past this slide. As you can see in the next picture, we've got our Kirby Renaro, which is our Chief Financial Officer. We've got Paul Stewart and Chris Stewart, Directors of Blockchain Scotland. They're actually in with the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Health, Chris Fernie of Malta. So you can see that we've got good company. My mother always says, show me your company and I'll tell you who you are. Well, for us to be associating with these people so highly placed in the marketplace, especially in the government of Malta, it shows that we are ready to do what we need to do in order to get our business regulated and out there for the international community. While we were at the Delta Summit, we were interviewed by almost every single media outlet that was at that conference. Bloomberg, probably one of the biggest. Initially, they were kind of just okay with the idea of speaking to us. But when they realized that we had connections with the Prime Minister's office and the Deputy Prime Minister, their entire attitude changed towards us. And they realized that MB8 is not just another cryptocurrency. It's not just another coin out there in the marketplace. It's one of the very best and definitely going to be one of the very first that's regulated. As you can see in these pictures, on the right, the CEO of Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, has been associating with us, has been meeting with us, has been in negotiations with us to ensure that we get on their platform. Now Binance is not looking at any other ICOs that are not regulated because they can. They're the biggest, they're the best, and they want the very best to join them. And that's why we will be one of their business partners. We've also got in the picture on the left-hand side, got our CEO and our CFO and our international, Mr. Maurice, with one of the executives from Forbes magazine. Forbes magazine have actually written articles about us. They've quoted our CFO, Kirby Renari, in the article. They're doing other additional articles about us. To have Forbes magazine write about you as a business, it says a lot about your credibility, it says a lot about your foundation, and it says a lot about where you're headed. We know that what we have is something awesome. And if you don't know it, or if you didn't know it, look out. 2019, you are going to find out that MB8 is one of the greatest coin and cryptocurrency to hit the marketplace in this universe. During the Delta Summit, we were one of the only ICOs allowed at that conference. And you can actually see from this that we were one of the actual partners that sponsored the event. So it's incredible to know that you're with a company that has that much clue and status, that we can be with the big boys such as KPMG, Nexo, DX Exchange. We're up there with them at one of the biggest events that's happening in the world of cryptocurrency. Now, the next slide, I'm going to defer to someone who's much better and much more capable of talking about this than I am. He's one of the hardest working men in this industry. He's phenomenal. I say to people, this is my brother from another mother. And I'm so glad the day that I met this gentleman has changed my life. A few years ago, I was kind of fed up and I said, I've had enough of this stuff and I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go back into the corporate world where I know I'll get a, six-figure income, company credit card, and all the perks that come with that. And he said, Paul, just give me a few months to show you what. And if you're not happy, then you can leave. I'm still here going on 3 years. So you know that I've seen something that has caught my attention and I realized that this is the best thing since sliced bread. And I can only say a big thank you to Mr. Roy Maurice for inviting me into this business opportunity. And it's my pleasure right now to introduce the hardest working man in the crypto industry, Mr. Roy Maurice.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. You're awesome as always. Wish you all a happy New Year. It's really immense pleasure to welcome you all on a New Year's Day. But I'm really excited. I'm more excited now than ever before. And 2019, we will put a big dent in the whole sales arena. And I'm going to be sharing with you MB8 Coin. Paul gone through very well with the background and the coin, but I'm going to tell you the benefits of acquiring this coin. I'm going to be very quick, guys, and thank you for spending time with us on the new year. Multi-buy MB8 coin has grown immensely as a utility coin, as a revolution in a crowded ICO environment. MB8 coin stood out like a moon amongst the stars. I'm immensely privileged to share with you these benefits of acquiring MB8 coin today. And also, I want to notify you that our price is going to go to 33 cents any day within few days. I'm immensely privileged to share this, and MB8 coin sales will be terminated once ICO is finished. This is huge, and no other coin have done this. Imagine we sell coins after we go to the exchange. The company keeps selling the coins. The supply-demand equation, there is no chance the price go up. Okay, so this means only MB8 coin available from the community that purchased the coins or bought the coins already will benefit. Imagine the demand created by our grand shopping platform from the day one that we launch our coin in the exchange. This has never happened before, yet the price have shoot up because without an ecosystem, more of those coins in the market, but with our ecosystem, you can imagine what will happen to our coin. Staking is an incredible part of our business. Why? We decided to choose mining instead of staking for a reason. Mining is very expensive to operate and huge electricity bills. And most importantly, only people who mine will benefit. With staking, every single person who purchased our coin will benefit. Wow. You earn 10% in the first 6 months and then 5% for 11.5 years. So you have a chance to earn a residual income for 12 years from the day we hit the exchange. For an example, you have 100,000 MB8 coin, strictly recommended. You will receive 10,000 in the first 6 months, but then 5,000 coins every year for 11.5 years. Once MB8 coin reaches, say for an example, 10 euros in a year's time, you will earn 50,000 euros. So you'll have 5,000 coins extra every year, 10 euros, that's 50,000 euros residual income for the rest of 11.5 years. My question now to you, would you touch your asset that is giving you 50,000 euros residual income? Now you will start to understand the supply demand equation and how our coin will sustain itself. And it's very easy for this coin to sustain at €1. And that's all I am worried about. Because if this coin is sustained €1, that means you guys are purchasing for 25 cents. Today, you make 400% profit. The coin goes to €5, 10 euros, 100 euros. That's a blessing. Now, in order to share this incredible coin, MB8 coin with your friends and family, we also have an incredible bonus system for a couple of levels. So that everybody that you personally introduce, you're going to get 12%. And for them they will get 12%, but you will also get 4%. And also we have incredible bonus offers as well. So if you bring in 10,000 euros worth of business, you're going to actually have 12,500 coins. So just by introducing a few of your friends and getting a volume of 10,000 euros worth of business, the company is going to give you 12,000 euros worth of coin extra. You make the 12% plus 12,500 coins. That's another 12.5%. It's incredible. And the value of the coin will increase once it hit the exchange, because we start trading into other currencies and buying and selling and so on and so forth. And you can see I'm so excited. And with the linear platform coming on board, with the MB8 shop.eu coming out with around 50,000 plus products and linking the websites and so on and so forth, we cannot start this. This is the perfect time to start this business. With that, I really thank you again for being here, and I'll see you on another webinar very soon. Thank you and goodbye.
Great. Thank you very much, Roy. That was incredible. Let me just quickly recap, and then we're going to close out. We don't want to keep you very long because we know it's the first day of the year. We spoke about the history of multi-buy, the history of the Euro credit, and how it's changing into the MB8. We spoke about the multi-buy group and the business that's attached to that in terms of e-commerce and travel. We spoke about the importance of distributed ledger technology, which ensures that our business is safe, secure, and equitable. We touched on the roadmap of the MB8 coin. We spoke on the public backing, and you've heard for yourself, and progression of the MB8 coin, and realizing that we're almost sold out of our current phase. So whatever you do, you need to do it and do it very quickly. More importantly, we spoke about the difference between the MB8 coin and other cryptocurrencies out there in the crypto community. We spoke about the progression behind the scenes and the wonderful social media team that we have working for us, and the business partners that we have, Blockchain Scotland, Multi-Buy executive team. We also spoke about the importance of regulation and how that will affect the industry and the currencies going forward. We touched on the Delta Summit and how successful that was for us as a business. Those of you who want to take a look at our shopping platform, please feel free to visit our shopping platform at www.multibuy.shop.eu. You'll find some phenomenal deals and business opportunities there. Having said all of what we've just said, there is absolutely, in my mind, no other business opportunity that I can see that I could offer anyone in 2019 than the MB8 coin. Every single person that you love, you need to be talking to them about this. Every single person that you hate, you need to be talking to them about this also. And I guarantee they may hate you, but they will grow to love you for this business opportunity. Time is running out before we go live. You need to utilize this business opportunity. At the beginning of every year, people make New Year's resolutions. Some keep it, some don't. Some have wonderful, far-fetched goals that they want to achieve. But I'm saying to every single person on this call, you can have a realistic objective for your New Year's resolution for 2019. And that is to secure your financial future. And guess what? You can do that with MB8 Coin. If you're already in the business and you've got MB8 Coins, get more. If you've got a team, grow your team bigger. If you don't have a team, get a team. This is time for us to work. I've been in a corporate life for over 20 years. Most people work for 40 years to retire on half of their benefits and retire broke. I'm saying to everyone today, please, even for the next 12 months, if you work your butt off, I guarantee that your life will be changed and transformed forever. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Go look at the independent people that are talking about us. Look at our white paper. Examine our coin. Examine what's happening in the marketplace. Examine and look at the demand for MB8 coin out there. Once you've done your homework and once you've done that, you realize that this is probably one of the greatest opportunities ever offered to anyone out there in the business marketplace. People, I missed out on Bitcoin when it was first introduced in London. And I was quite disappointed. But I said, if ever I get an opportunity again like that, I will never lose it. When MB8 came along, I made sure I did my homework. I made sure I did my research. And I've got a hold of MB8 with both hands and running this program because I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is securing not just my future, but the future of my entire family and friends. I would recommend to you tonight, please listen to this. I was going to say short, fat man, but I'm not fat anymore. But listen to this short man give you a bit of advice with over 20 years experience in the corporate world. This, for me, is the best thing since sliced bread. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your financial future, do what Mike says. Just do it. Now, I don't know if there's any questions. Mel, are there any questions?
No, we are clear. We have no questions in the chat
Great.
box.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to say a big thank you to for coming very first day of the year. You have done something that will carry you through the next 365 days, and that is to make sure your financial future is secure. I want to thank you and say a big God bless you to all. Good night and God bless. Thank you all. Oh, before we go, Roy, are you still there?
No, he's left.
Oh, okay. Well, those of you who are aware, we do have an incentive that's running until the 15th of January, and it started on the 27th of December. It's a very simple, very straightforward incentive. Mel, I don't know if you have it at hand.
Yeah, there we go.
Can you, great, fantastic. The incentive is very simple. I'm having difficulty seeing that. Anyone that you sell, this is just for your first level, just for your first level. This is in addition to your regular commission. So if you sell a total of between 10 and 15,000 euros in MB8 tokens, guess what? The company is going to give you a bonus of 12,500 MB8 tokens. That's incredible. Just think, if that token is worth 10 euros, that's 125,000 euros for recommending a coin. If it's worth 100, well, I won't even blow your mind away. If you sell between 15 and 20,000 euros in MB8 tokens, you'll get a bonus of 20,000 MB8 tokens. That's incredible. If you sell over 20,000 euros in MB8 tokens, you will get a bonus of 30,000 MB8 tokens in addition to your normal commission. Guys, if there is ever a reason for you to go out and work for the next 15 days, this is it. This is it. The bonus you will get just for introducing people to this business is life-changing and life-transforming. Do yourself a favor. Go out there and just focus on what we have to do for the next 15 days. And I guarantee you, by the mid this year or the end of this year, you'll be singing a completely different song. Thank you once again for being on this webinar on the very first day of 2019. Start the year like you mean to end, working and doing business to secure your life, your future, and your family. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you. Fantastic presentation as always, Paul. I wish you all a great evening and we'll see you all very soon. Good night.